Welcome back, W3 family. This week, we are in a hidden gem of a region, La Marche. Medieval towns, beautiful homes, under the radar. This one is going to be very cool.
Definitely. If you're new here, we're Jamie and Piagge, and every week we scour every cobblestone corner of the internet to bring you the most beautiful homes for sale in Italy.
Sit right back and let's check out these homes.
This week we're in Ascoli Piceno, and look at this view.
Okay, I mean, would you go here?
Oh, yes.
You know, the town's beautiful, but what about, let's say, the first property? Well, here's a sneak peek. Okay, look at this. There's so much more to see inside this beauty. Let's get into it.
Here's a preview of what we have in store for you. 4 properties starting at 62,000 euros.
Okay, so 45,000 people in this town, and I just want to say this. You literally have everything you need. This might have more services and restaurants and everything than we've ever done.
Very interesting. And where is this gorgeous town located?
Watch this. Gorgeous. Look at this. Watch. There we go.
Ooh.
We are close to the coast.
Nice flying, babe.
Yeah, you know, look at that. I could definitely drink wine on that peak right there. That one.
Just
what about
that
you?
one.
Yeah. But look how gorgeous this area is.
It is. And how do you get to this gorgeous town? Abruzzo Airport is about an hour and 18 minutes away.
Very nice. Okay, we have multiple train stations in town. That is extra special.
It is.
Right?
That's real nice. Plenty of bus stops.
Of course. Hospitals and urgent care. There are a good number throughout the area. Now, check this out. We have 1 hospital and 2 urgent care in town.
I like it.
It's what you want. It's what you need.
Yeah, absolutely. Doctors, plenty of doctors.
I think we're just going to start saying tons in town. Ready?
I know.
Dentists, tons in town.
No, that's not what you say.
What?
Tooth in town.
Tons of tooth in town. Sorry. Okay.
Pharmacies, plenty of those as well.
And we have multiple veterinarians to choose from in the area.
Aww.
Very nice.
Does that say clam?
Clam animale. By the way, there is a clam animale on this map.
Clam Animal Hospital. I wonder if that's a groomer.
Oh, the clam. His tongue came out and touched the salt.
We always have to take a minute to thank our channel supporters. Someone bought us a coffee and someone became a member. Thank you very much. I did message you because I will put your name on this slide going forward.
Yep.
And Michael S., thank you so much for becoming a patron.
We appreciate it so much. Jamie wife.
Yes, honey man.
Would you like to wander through the town with us?
I think so.
All right, here we go.
Definitely.
Just so you know, this is the right town. There's a sign, you know, and I see
Oh, a car wash.
station and a car wash.
I think that's the first car wash we've seen.
That's right.
That's nice. Gas station right there.
Okay.
Look at the mountains in the distance.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
Ooh.
Ooh, you knew it.
Very
you knew
pretty.
it. We
Oh.
want to take a look-see.
Little bar over there.
Yeah, so this is a big town, but it definitely is kind of cute and quaint, which I like. So.
Okay. Cute
Okay.
and quaint with 45,000 folks.
Yep.
All right.
It's got the small town feel in a big city. Okay, let's check it out.
Is this my tree line street?
No, it's coming. It's coming. So, yeah. Here,
Oh,
you knew it.
Wow.
Welcome to Penny Lane. Here we are.
Wow. Penny Lane.
So gorgeous, beautiful sidewalks. You know, the town looks well kept.
It does. We love this region. It's not as touristy because it's not as well known. And it's beautiful. And a bonus, there are 7% flat tax communes in this region. Ooh, look at the arch.
Yeah, very cool. I mean, this is a town you definitely want to explore. Okay,
We
mountains.
can wander through here, no problem.
Yeah, mountains in the distance. Shops. That was a pharmacy. You have. Look at that. Did you see that over there on the right?
I saw some green space.
Yeah. Look at these buildings.
which I love. There's always green space, a place to hang out for the kiddos to run around.
Restaurants, bars.
I mean, you'll see, there's literally tons of everything.
Yeah, wait till you see the maps. Look, there's a bar. The white the white lad, that's me. Or is it the white lady? Okay, we like it. So, let's see here.
Wow.
Yeah, everything, everywhere. McDonald's sign, I saw it.
Yep, I did.
Okay, let's take a look.
Did you find
over
McDonald's here?
Yeah.
Oh, look at the market.
Yeah, that's what I want to walk down here on a Saturday morning, buy some stuff.
Oh, there's another market.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Look at this. I mean,
Does it disappear? I love how they blend pictures together. There's something there and it's gone.
That's right. That was alfresco dining back there for the Jamie wife. But look at all these piazzas everywhere. More alfresco dining. Look at this. Let's take a spin around in this area. Mountains in the distance.
Look at that.
Yeah, I mean, Tim is back. I knew you'd like that one. Okay. There is a cafe right there. There is a bar right there. There is everything everywhere.
Wow. Literally.
Yeah.
There is. You have everything you need. There's a bank.
I think there's an Olive Garden down that.
Oh,
I couldn't get it.
no.
There's not, so. Okay, ready for Jimmy's Tower?
Oh, this looks nice.
Okay, am I drinking wine from the top where the bell is, the middle one, or the bottom one? Comments below.
The bottom. It's going to be loud up there.
Yeah. Okay, family, here we are. Look at this. These are electric gates to your driveway, to your beautiful, what do we call it? Reclaimed ancient bricks? Is that what it is?
They have reclaimed ancient bricks inside.
Yeah, so this entire property is fenced in, so hit the button on your clicker. Let's drive through down here to this driveway.
I know. This is a former farmhouse that's been restored, and it's so pretty.
This one is a 2-2. Over 1,300 square feet. It is gorgeous, as you can see. What is this, babe?
A carport, and they say 3 to 4 cars fit here.
Okay, very, very cool. So you can see that. And it's beautiful, too. Look at that wood.
Is. I mean, you could do something else there if you don't have 3 to 4 cars.
Oh, yeah. So there's a little area over there, a little gate. Let's go through there. This is what this is, okay? That's a little shed.
How they say woodshed?
Yeah, I say when Jamie is bad, I'm going to send her to the shed. So
no, you'll be in the shed.
Probably. That's the studio. I'm going to call it. If I'm in trouble, I'm going to call the studio. Okay. Look, they have a cute little table here. Ready? You're sitting at the table. That's all I need. I'm done. It's by the place. Here it is.
What a great outdoor space, and they have those cafe market lights.
Yeah, I could drink wine right there with this one.
Did you forget my name for a second?
Yeah, what am I going to call you today? Christmas wife. Okay. So as you come out of that gate, you see the house. Look at the mountains in the background.
I know, it's so pretty.
And it's nice to see that there are gutters on that carport too. So they're really, they're really looking at every detail. Look at the stone wall. Look at the front yard. I guess maybe it's the backyard.
I know, actually. About 5,000 square feet there, which is so nice. And I don't think we mentioned it again, but 310,000 euros, about 340-ish thousand US, depending on the exchange rate.
Yeah, and you can see why already on the outside, but when you get inside, you'll really understand it. So this is beautiful. I love all the potted plants. We'd be out there watering and taking care of things, living your life. Everything's great. Okay, there's a nice shot of the house.
I know.
That's very attractive.
Definitely.
Like this one, very attractive.
You can see that HHT, that balcony.
So nice. So they say there's laundry under the stairs, so here is where the laundry is. I like that.
Yep, it is nice to have a little utility room, and then look at this space. It's so pretty.
Babe.
This is one of the things we love about Marche. Everything is usually light and bright, but they still have Italian charm.
Yeah. Oh. It's the perfect mix of everything we love. I mean, look at those I-beams, right? Those steel I-beams. This house is secure.
Their formal name,
yeah.
I-beam.
Oh,
I've never heard that before.
Oh, yeah, they're I-beams. Because if you cut it this way, it'll be a capital I.
Makes sense.
So what we would do on these I-beams right here, what are they called?
I-beams.
What are they called? Okay. We'd probably wrap them in some kind of wood to make it look like a cool old beam.
Just like the beams on the ceiling, something similar.
Exactly.
Can you go back one real quick?
Yes, ma'am.
Just so see the reclaimed bricks?
Yeah.
In that loft area? There you go.
They're ancient.
Reclaimed bricks.
Okay.
Look at these floors, though.
Yeah. Ooh. Very nice. Very nice.
Perfect paint color.
Yeah. I like the stone and brick in the corner there.
Yep, so pretty. Someone plays guitar.
There's a little guitar around down Ooh, you get me in trouble. I like that painting over there too. Okay, so let's spin around the room. You can see they have a TV that is way too high. It needs to be on the ground so you can't
We
see
would
it.
raise that up.
Yeah.
I love the frame TV though, because it's made to look like a picture.
Yeah.
Very pretty.
It is very nice. Maybe they put a fireplace image in there and that's why they have it low. Okay, so.
But there's a fireplace right next
And then
to
you
it.
have a fireplace, so you wouldn't do that.
And you can see there's heat throughout. Oh, look at the cute little Buddhas on the ground.
Yeah, bing,
oh,
bing, bing,
gosh.
bing. So,
Skylight.
yeah, and as you can notice in this picture, for sure, you have like a loft area above there. But there's a nice shot of the whole space. There's your nice, it's open and spacious, but it is cozy feeling, and I like it.
It is.
It's a nice mix.
Well, you have the big high ceiling because of the loft, but then you have this cozier space over in the living area.
Yeah, Christmas tree with the ladder is for the Christmas wife.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
So here's a nice angle. You see a kitchen in the back corner. Would you like to take a look at it?
Yes.
Jimmy wife.
Yes,
Okay,
I
here
would.
we go, here we
Yes,
go.
I would.
I mean,
Very nice and modern. Oh, look at those barrel vaults in there with the beam. Woo!
I'll take barrel vaults in my kitchen. The
Those
kitchen
are
is
gorgeous.
new, fresh, and clean. I will keep
is.
that light fixture as well. It's very nice.
Yeah.
It's updated. It has everything you need. You have gas there. I mean, I don't even know what else to say besides beautiful.
I know. It's really pretty. I don't usually love shiny cabinets because it's too modern for me personally, but I think they work here. The colors are perfect.
Oh, yeah.
But look at above the window, the beam,
Yeah,
all those little
yeah.
details. You guys know we love that stuff.
Absolutely.
But it's a really pretty kitchen.
It really is. Okay, there is a bathroom downstairs. That is one of my favorite windows that I've found since we've been doing this,
know.
right?
It's really
I love
pretty.
the brick arch there.
And it opens, which
Yeah.
isn't usually the case.
Yeah, tell me about the windows.
Thermal glass break windows.
Yes.
Very secure.
Yeah.
And look at that fun sink.
Yeah, it is very fun. And if
Right?
you look in the mirror, you can see another window and an I-beam. So, and and a real beam. I mean, there's beams galore in this place, right?
I know.
So, if we're standing here and we are about to go up these stairs, you can see, what do I see? A beautiful skylight, which I love.
No, it's
Okay.
so nice.
Look at this space. So, you have the living room downstairs, but you also have this kind of as a secondary living room.
Yep, you do.
Flexibility.
Yeah, it's so nice. You could have an office up there or another
Yeah.
living area.
Look at those ceilings. You know, that's my favorite combo right there.
I know, they're so pretty. I love the skylight too.
Okay. So, there's another shot. I mean, beautiful. Love it.
It really is. These floors are killing me.
I know.
Gorgeous.
Oh, look, they have like two old theater seats.
Oh,
you know,
that's
that fold
fun.
down, save space, but it's also interesting. I love it.
know.
Okay, I see a landline. What number are you dialing?
8675309.
Okay, here we go. First bedroom. Ceilings.
Yes, please. Very pretty. Same gorgeous floors. Perfect paint again. They did it right. They did it right.
Natural light with a view. Ooh.
Not too bad.
Yeah, I mean, I would feel happy looking out that window with that mountain view.
You think? I could handle it.
Yeah, just a
I
bit.
can deal with it.
Okay.
It's okay.
Here is the second bedroom.
Yep.
Beautiful ceilings again. This one has a loft in this bedroom.
It does.
So
It's about 90 square feet, which is nice.
yeah, so this one just keeps going, I feel like. It's
does.
very, very interesting.
I know. I love
Okay,
it.
there we go.
Another skylight.
Yeah, you could do something very cool up here,
You could.
for sure.
I mean, it could be a whole kiddo room. How spoiled would they be? But how awesome, too, for them.
Yeah, I know,
Right?
I know. Yeah, and if you don't have kids anymore, or you didn't have them, and you invite your family over, kids can come up here and play. You could have
Yeah.
a very cool, fun space for them.
Grand kiddos. Yeah. I know.
Great grandkiddos.
Oh,
Depends.
Yes.
Great. I actually knew for 1 or 2 years, I called him Gigi Pop Pop. It was my great grandfather.
Yeah, I love that. Gigi
Yeah.
Pop Pop. So cute.
Okay.
Pretty.
Here is another bathroom, and this one to me is special. I love the stone/tile in the shower. The floors are great. There's it's a mini I-beam right there. How cute, right? But you have 2 sinks and natural light.
Mm-hmm. And a Vita Carino. I love that vanity.
I will say that's a very cute bidet. Oh, they have soap. Okay, I'm learning something. They have a little hand soap thing on the
That's
bidet.
how you take care of business.
Okay.
But you have heat in there as well. Love natural light in a bathroom too.
That's
nice
right.
high ceiling.
Okay, are you guys ready for a bonus?
I'm ready.
You have a cute little happy hour tower.
That's the one that we saw when we were walking in, that balcony.
And that one is off that main living space and dining room. You can see it right there. So you come out there, you enjoy some wine, you look at your property.
Look at this exterior though, with the brick and the stone and the shutters. I mean,
okay.
Mwah.
Do you have any other facts you would like to tell us about this beautiful property, Jamie Life?
Let's see. Alarm system, video intercom, fully fenced yard. We saw the electric gate. Gas, water, and electric are all active. You are 5 minutes from the center of Ascoli Piceno. You are about 15 minutes to the beach.
Okay.
You can walk to the grocery, bar, restaurant, pizzeria, post office, pharmacy. Where's our heart tonight? Etc.
It's an armory on a farm in defense of my wife. Okay. In conclusion, everything she just said, and you have this beautiful space. I can imagine walking in there and living the rest of my life. That's what I think about this
really,
one. I love
really
this one.
Pretty.
Yeah.
Love it. If watching Italian real estate videos is a personality trait, welcome to the club.
If you like knockers, hit the like button like you would hit the knockers on an old ancient door. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, jeez. And definitely don't forget to subscribe.
Welcome to our new segment, La Dolce Vita Wanderers. That's you. What's significant about that, actually?
La Dolce Vita Wanderers is one of our free Patreon group chats, so you can hop on there and chat with other travelers.
That's right. So many of our W3 family are going to Italy this year. We are so excited for you.
So you're gonna love it.
Before you jump on the plane, here are a couple tips for you.
Tip number 1. Don't expect the big American breakfast. Italians, they like to keep it light. So you get a pastry and a cappuccino at the bar, and that's about it.
Well, don't order French toast stuffed with bananas, and I want hash, and I want bacon, scrambled eggs, and toast and bagels with cream cheese, because they'll look at you like you insulted their nonna.
Tip number 2, rent small. Italy's charming medieval villages weren't meant for large SUVs.
If you have a horse, it could work, but if you have a giant SUV, don't do it. Think tiny car, big fun, trying to park with a giant SUV, it's gonna suck.
On a hillside? Tip number 3, speaking of driving, if you're renting a car, use Google Maps with internet access. And our friends Chris and Robin just told us about this one. They just returned from an amazing trip in Italy. So Google Maps lovingly lets you know where the speed cameras are. Not that anyone in our Wandering with Wine family would speed though, right?
Speak for yourself, I drive like Nona on market day.
That's true. And our 4th and final tip, learn a little Italian before you go, even if it's just ciao or un caffè per favore.
We've actually been learning Italian by using Lingopie, which is this really cool app that teaches you languages by watching TV, movies, and even music. And for ultimate flexibility, really, it's available on desktop, mobile, and TV.
It is totally binge-worthy and sneakily effective. Obviously, we're brushing up on our Italian because we like to pretend that we're locals and not two people who panic when asked something in Italian. But Lingopie offers more than Italian. They have multiple languages, which is amazing.
So whether you're pretending to be a local in Rome or nervously conjugating verbs in front of a French waiter, Lingopie's got you covered.
They've got a huge content library with over 3,000 shows, movies, music, and you can connect your Netflix and Disney+. One of our absolute favorite features is the interactive subtitles. You can hover over a word, click it, save it, hear it pronounced, and then feel like a total genius for knowing that one word.
And it'll grade your pronunciation too. Okay? Let's see how I'm gonna do, Jamie White.
Good luck.
All right, here we go. Molto tenero.
Ooh, I think
Let's
that was
see.
good.
Yes! Nailed it.
Nailed it.
Clearly, I'm very fluent.
Clearly. And before you ask, I only watch Italian rom-coms for educational purposes.
Here's my eye roll.
You learn from the best.
Oh, yeah.
On top of all that, the dual subtitles are clutch. Perfect for us linguistic newbies who still think prego is just something you pour on spaghetti.
And there's a grammar coach. It breaks down the sentence for you. Look at this. It's like having your own personal Italian grandma if she had a degree in linguistics and, I guess, infinite patience.
Yes, absolutely.
Because it takes time.
You can speak a sentence out loud and Lingopie will tell you if your pronunciation is on point or politely suggest you never say that word in public again.
And I really like this. If you really want to nail it, you can loop a sentence to practice comprehension. Basically, you're just hitting replay until your brain says, oh, okay, now I get it.
Yeah. You can even slow down the video for those moments when normal speed Italian sounds like an espresso-fueled auctioneer.
I'm scared of that. I would never. Actually, they all sound like that.
I know.
To me, right? And yes, there is a full screen mode to pretend you're starring in your own Italian drama, only with more subtitles and fewer dramatic hand gestures. Not that we do it.
We don't
you're
talk with our
Italian, I'm
hands.
Italian. I don't know. That's the one thing we got. We got without even trying. Yeah. Jamie wife?
Yes, honey
Are
man.
you ready to are you ready for a challenge?
Of course.
Okay, so this is very cool. There's a whole section with practice games. There's flashcards, build a sentence. Okay, let's check this out. Okay, let's reveal this translation. Very tender.
Promoted to the next stage. Very nice.
What does that
Very
say?
Nice.
Okay.
I want.
All right, very cool.
Voglio.
Check out our link below for a special Wandering with Wine deal and start speaking Italian before you land, or at least be able to appropriately order gelato without accidentally ordering glue.
All right, let's knock out some need to knows. Grocery stores, tons in town.
That's right. So restaurants, you could hit each one of those every day for probably 2 months.
Take your pick.
Yeah, take your pick.
Ooh, yes, please.
Okay. I'm going to call that alfresco dining for the Jamie wife.
With a serious view.
Yep.
Yes, please take me there.
Now let's go inside.
Ooh, look at those vaults.
I want that ceiling in my life, at least in my restaurant, okay? I'm hungry again.
Oh, I remember Joe last week. He's like, I wonder if they have pasta.
Yes. There you go, Joe. Okay.
We haven't done the old school one in a while.
Yeah, green olives. I like them, but I can't have too much of it, but I would totally eat it in this pasta. Okay, ready? Here we go. Here's a test for the W3 family. There's this picture of pizza, and there's one more. Which one would Eddie choose? Number 1 or number 2?
Oh, I know which one I would choose.
Below. Jamie wife will pick number 2. Okay, we'll see which one is Eddie approved. All right, here we go.
That looks delicious.
Sushi in Italy.
Gosh. Were you hungry when you put this together?
Yeah, my mouth is watering right now, but I don't think we've ever included a picture of sushi
I don't know.
in Italy.
Maybe one.
Sushitaly, we're going to call it.
That doesn't sound good.
Okay, here we go.
Take that.
Woo! All right, here we go. Bars.
Bars, tons in town.
All right, are we going to have a lot of... Okay, shush. Breweries.
There are breweries in town for Jamie wife and the hubby man.
Okay. And it looks like this. And
Ooh, I like it.
Right, it's actually very cool. I love the arches. I love the decor in there. And I'm going to get some possible sushi.
No, don't.
I only said it once. Yeah, okay. And they have beer on tap,
craft
obviously.
beers and fine wines.
Yeah, so this is a place you could have a good time.
I like it.
For sure. All right, babe.
I am ready to elevate my drinking. Are you?
Yes. All right, here we go. Tons of wineries in the area, and this one does not disappoint. Ready? Wait for it.
Ooh.
3 wineries
3 in
town.
I like it. Oh.
All right, I'm in.
That's quite the tasting room.
Yeah, I could spend a lot of time down there for sure. And
That's gorgeous.
yeah, so as we said, this town has sushi.
She was shittily. Did you not realize it?
I don't know. I was making it up as I went, dude.
Until I said this doesn't
Yeah,
sound
your eyes
good.
are watering. Be careful. Be
I
careful.
know.
Oh, no.
We like to feature a sweet comment we get each week and try to pick a newbie. So, Mike, just found your channel and subscribed. Welcome to the
Thank you
W3
very much.
family.
Yeah.
I can't help but to call it Wandering with Winos, which is
What are you trying to say? I'm just kidding.
which is funny
Yeah.
because we almost named the channel that.
That's right. It was on the list for sure.
It was. Just like I always referred to the retail outlet Total Wine as Total Wino.
We're going to start doing that for sure.
I really appreciate what you guys do, and your humor is great. Thank you. My husband and I live in Spain, having recently moved from the U.S. Wow, that is awesome.
Let's salute to that, okay? I have dual U.S. and Italian citizenship. A lot of people are jealous about that, I'm sure.
Especially right now.
And we may be purchasing a small getaway home in my ancestral hometown of Marche. And I'm going to guess on the pronunciation of the next one. I'm going to say Frosinone. That's what I'm going to say. Let me know if I'm wrong. Frosinone. Okay. Lazio, to spend time near my cousins and friends. Thanks again for sharing the things you love. Well, you know what? Thank you very much. We appreciate that.
Thanks, Mike.
Welcome to Bella Italia Trivia, where we test your knowledge of Italy. We have 2 this week, and here we go. Number 1.
It's not just their knowledge, it's our knowledge.
Oh, I know it all. I know it all.
Oh,
No, I
yeah.
don't. I'm learning stuff. Okay, here we go.
Which medieval town in Le Marche, known for its stunning Piazza di Popolo, is considered one of Italy's most beautiful undiscovered cities?
Comments below.
I like your mug.
Oh, this little thing with the wandering with the line on it? Yeah.
If you would like a mug or a t-shirt or anything else we have in our store, this is the perfect time to buy because our store is 20% off through the holiday weekend.
Check it out for Wandering with Wine branded yellow mustard.
We don't have that. Time for some fun stuff. Skiing.
Okay, plenty in the area.
Ooh,
Look at that. I
fancy.
like it. It's all white everywhere. It's like a white out. So you're skiing in a blizzard. It's beautiful. I love it. And
Wow.
it's a little bit over an hour away. Very nice.
Not too shabby. Hiking. Maui's trying to hike up my chair right now. Lots in the area.
I thought you were going to say skirt, but
No.
you're not wearing one.
No.
Okay.
She's trying to climb.
Okay. And guess what? There is a trailhead starting in
What?
town, which
Nice.
is new for us to find that. So very cool,
Very
cool.
nice.
Okay. Golfing. There are a ton along the coast. 30 minutes away.
Not too bad.
And it looks pleasant.
It
to
does.
me, right?
Look at those mountains in the distance.
Yeah.
Love it.
Very cool. Okay, so.
Where's the beach?
The beach is beautiful.
Beautiful.
Look at that.
And according to the main property, only 15-ish minutes away.
That's right. So from the center of town, about 20 or so. So very nice, very nice. Biking. Okay, we have biking all over the area.
We do.
Yeah.
But as you say, just get on your bike and go out your door and
Yeah.
there's biking.
And again, there's one right in town.
Nice.
So there's a bike path that starts right there. Very cool. I love it. Everything you want is here. There are lakes, and Jamie's going to say, well, I think you're going to find one closer than an hour and a half away. I searched high and low, left to right, front and back. This is the area.
Maps is weird with the lakes.
I don't know. I went to Google. I went everywhere. So
right.
it's a little dry over there for lakes, but, you know.
But you're close to the beach.
Yeah, that
so.
means there's no eels within an hour and a half of your house. Okay, so swimming pools.
Wow.
What do you think?
Plenty of swimming pools in the area.
It's one in town.
Nice.
Shocker, shocker. What do you think?
Thank goodness, because I can't see the distance without my glasses on.
And camping is 20 minutes away.
All right.
You have everything you need. Welcome to the first of 3 1-minute wanders. This one is 2,300 square feet, 169,000 euro, which is how much US, babe?
About 187,000-ish.
Okay, how many beds and baths?
So we have a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. We are just a couple miles from town, so about 10 minutes,
Okay,
which is nice.
all right. So let's take a look-see. I like the fenced-in area there.
Right. So you have this courtyard, and they're calling it a garden, but it's about 500 square feet. So here's the interior.
That's high ceilings.
Paint color.
Yeah, high ceilings. That's a cute kitchen.
I know. Wait till we see it. It's light and bright.
All right.
They renovated the house not that long ago. But isn't that nice? I probably just changed the knobs.
Yeah.
But I think it's pretty. I would take that pony wall down for sure.
For sure. And then you have a nice separate dining space. Check out this area.
Yeah. So they're using it as a little living area.
Okay.
I don't think you need the couch there, but you can keep it there.
You should put a sectional there. What are they thinking? Okay. So nice and open there. That's a giant, what do you call that thing?
Like a hutch.
Yeah, giant hutch.
There's some big furniture in here that we would definitely not have.
Look at the beams in the ceiling over there. That was nice, right?
I know. You have heat throughout, which is great. And then you have this balcony.
Wrap around HHT. I like it.
And it gets better. So you have this utility room, which is great. It's outdoors, but for your laundry.
Perfect, like a breezeway. Laundry breezeway.
Right.
That's a good space. That's a good size.
Wait, look. It gets better. Right?
Wow.
It's bigger.
Yeah, that's giant.
Look at
Whoa.
that. So you have lots of outdoor space, HHT space.
Yeah. I love it.
They say this is about 500-ish square feet, and it's fenced, so that's great if you have pups or kiddos. And then you actually have a garden area. You just need to clean it up.
Okay.
So
yeah, clean that up and grow some fruits and vegetables. Okay. That's a decent sized space
French
right there.
doors, right? There's big furniture in here. Here's the first bathroom with a nice tub and a shower.
Okay, a tub and a shower.
Which doesn't always happen.
Absolutely,
right?
absolutely.
Then this little living area with the vault ceiling, we'd probably put a couple beams up or something.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of space in here.
Yeah, this is very flexible, as I say. I like those floors, actually.
I know, I like those floors too. I'd put a rug down for part of it, but I like them. And then you have a pretty nice view.
There's some mountain views right there.
Right?
Yeah.
That's a gorgeous view.
Okay.
But
I like it.
And walking around, you have views too. So this is just one of them. But
yeah, 2,300 square feet. Look at the size of that bedroom. Onto that, well, that's, you know.
To the HHT with the French doors. You don't have to paint because you already have the perfect paint color.
Yeah, but you will paint right there.
You will paint there.
That little thing right there.
Inside, not so much.
You're good to go.
But so this one's a little wild.
It's like a Star Wars stormtrooper bathroom or something, right? But it does have a cute Darth Vader bidet.
You can paint tile.
That's
so
right. That's
you could do that in there if you didn't want to tear it off the walls. But look at this space with the nice vault ceilings.
Ceilings. I love that. The beams.
Right. And you have a fireplace in here.
Okay. All right. It's getting better and better. Look at that.
I know.
I even like that stone on the bottom like that. It's kind of cute.
I know. I'd probably whitewash it or do something, just knowing me. But
you don't love me anymore.
Oh, stop. So, I mean, you have a good amount of space. You are coming with partial furniture. It doesn't say which is coming with it. The terrace, the balcony, fireplace, double glazed windows, an armored door, the garden of almost 500 square feet, which is that paved part too. That balcony area is about 100 square feet. 3-2.
Yeah.
Someone's calling me and my phone's ringing. I apologize.
Okay.
But 169,000 euros, about 187,000-ish US. Some of the fam is asking for 100,000 range, bigger home. So
yeah.
We're trying. Yeah. We're trying. It's not always possible.
Yeah. We're scouring the internet for you.
Yeah. Let's knock out some more need to knows. Lots of hardware stores in town.
Tons of gas stations. You have gas.
Real nice. Auto repair in town.
Tons. Look at that. That's crazy.
I know.
Okay. There's a theater in town, Jamie Wife.
Very fancy.
And it looks like this, right?
Pretty. I like the box seats.
Very cool.
Banks, 1, 2, there's too many. I'm making it rain again, making it rain.
Nice work, Jamie Wife. Okay, keep going till the end of the episode and then we'll cover all the banks. Okay, clothing stores, terrible town if you're a nudist. There are tons and tons. And I think I see United Colors of what?
Benetton.
Benetton. There it is. There it is. I'm going there. I'm going to listen to 80s music and I'm
have your Swatch watch on.
Swatch watch is on and I'm going to go to Orange Julius. Okay, here we go.
Antique stores. There's a few in town. I bet there's more.
Yeah, and we'll find them. Jamie Wife?
Yes, honey man?
Does Amazon deliver?
Of course they do.
1 to 3 day delivery for Givelbook, which is hitting the keyboard or whatever. So, yeah. You almost don't need Amazon because you have so much in this town, but it's also nice to know you can get some stuff 1-day delivery.
Especially a dog toy.
Oh, yeah. Welcome to the second of 3 1-minute wonders. Okay, so the next two are in the historic center in this beautiful town. This one is €90,000. It's only 550 square feet, but it would make a great holiday home. And
or Airbnb.
Yeah, that's right. It was tough to find something for €20,000 that was 5,000 square feet, right? Yeah. So it's because
well, that's tough anyway. I know. We are in town with everything you need, including a train.
That's right. That's why.
That's a premium.
Yeah, that's why. Exactly, it's a premium. That's the word I was looking for. Okay, so look at this.
Look at that
beautiful view.
Obviously, you have an HHT with a stunning view.
There it is.
Gorgeous view out that window.
Okay, wait for it. Beautiful ceilings. A little blurry.
We get back to that in a minute.
That's right.
Bathroom.
Look at this. This is the bedroom. Has
Walking
a door that goes out.
HHT.
Okay.
A kitchen.
Cute little kitchen.
Ditch the table, but look at this HHT.
Yeah. Look at the ceilings in that bedroom.
Yeah.
Look how high those ceilings are. Very nice.
Nice vault ceiling. French doors.
Out to the HHT. There is that kitchen.
Yep. Ditch the table for sure. Look at the ceilings. So pretty.
That's a good sized bathroom. Has a cute bidet.
It is. And I don't mind.
And you have a laundry room that you could maybe put a little cot in there. There we go.
There's the money shot right there. Kind of flew through the house quickly, but you are in the historic center with a giant terrace with a gorgeous view, pretty views out the windows, vault ceiling. So €90,000, just under 100,000 US, depending on the exchange rate. 550-ish square feet, 1 gorgeous vaults.
Vacation home.
Very nice. Here's our last round of Need to Knows.
One bakery in town, plus 7 times 5.
Right.
Put the answer to that equation down below. Okay, tons in town.
Look at the treats.
I want that
cream puff.
I want that lone cream puff. That's
oh, poor dude.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about right there. I'll eat both of those things. Okay, here we go. Let's talk about butchers.
You said butchers this week. How nice. Thank you. Lots in town and in the area.
We also have gyms. Obviously, you're eating meat, you're building meat. There's tons of gyms in the area.
Yes. And then hair salons. Go and get your hair done.
Your hair looks exceptional today, by the way.
Thank you, honey man.
So guess what? We also have spas, a ton of spas through town. So some of those are the beauty salons as well, the hair salons, but they double as spas. So I threw it up there.
Go pamper yourself.
Yeah, you're pampered in this town. Then you pamper your dogs.
Dog spa.
Those are a fun name. Fashion Dog. I like that one. Here's the worst name. Animal Center. That's a dog spa. Animal Center.
No, for our Zozo and Mau Mau.
Pet Shop 2 Boxer. Pet Shop Boys. 80s band.
Pet Shop Boys.
Comment below. Or do you like Oingo Boingo? Comments below. Okay, anyway, here we go.
Where did that come from?
I don't know.
Plenty of churches, surprise, surprise, in town.
That's right. We also have schools. That's a ton of school space.
Very nice. Yeah. That's great.
Let's take a look at post offices. That's a lot of post offices.
That is. This might be the most that we have ever seen.
Yeah. You have everything you need.
Yep.
Jamie wife?
Yes, honey man?
Are you ready for the answers to Bellatella trivia that are coming up after this? And are you ready for the third of 3 1-minute wonders? This one is €62,000. Which is how much US, babe?
About 68,000-ish US.
Sounds right. 51 square meters, about 550 square feet. Okay.
Also in the historic center.
Yeah. Okay, check this out. This one's pretty cool. So, beautiful on the outside. Look at the stone. Look at that brick. Look at the door. Look at it all.
Lot of character. Light and bright. Nice paint color. You have natural gas heat throughout. That's a nice kitchen.
That's a very nice kitchen.
Yeah.
So, 62,000 in the historic center.
Ooh, that's the lobby to get to your home.
Yeah, that's the bathroom. I'm going to put a toilet in there and they're going to arrest me or something.
Look at that. Looks like Puglia.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It is.
It's beautiful.
Love that.
Skylight and ceilings like that in the bedroom. Very high ceilings.
Very pretty.
Yeah.
I like that.
Okay,
nice,
Cupid A.
bright bathroom with tub and a bidet carino.
Yeah, natural light in there.
Just need a new mirror.
Yeah, this one's light and bright. So this is your neighborhood. Check it out. Beautiful buildings everywhere, of course. You're in the historic center. That's a big open space.
Yep, these are travertine floors too. Very nice. Very fancy.
I love this area because look, you're on the outskirts of town, so you can see the mountains right there, like a block away. You have beautiful views. Look out that window. You see some trees.
Pretty. I mean, what a great holiday home option or an Airbnb.
Yeah.
Oh, That's awesome. That space is so pretty.
Yeah, I could slumber there with you, babe. I can picture you on that bed. I can picture you on that bed.
Yeah, so nice.
Yeah.
It's very light and bright, which we love.
Look how open that space is, actually.
Yep.
You know?
I mean, talk about open concept. There you go. I mean, show off that
yeah, I would,
sunlight.
I would do it, yeah.
I know,
that skylight,
nice.
Sunlight's coming through. It's not a knocker. I like knockers, but that's like a handle, but I like to call it a knocker.
In.
Yeah, look at the
little foyer area.
Yeah, you have a little foyer area. There you go. There's the rundown. Okay, so this one's very, very nice.
So again, 62,000 euros, about 68,000 US, about 550 square feet. Oh, we're walking.
Yeah, so let's take a look from this apartment, excuse me, and see where we are at. Okay, let's head down. Watch out for that guy. Okay. Look at this cute little arch right there. Let's head down to look at the streets right there.
Is there a piazza right there? Ooh.
And you're there.
Nice. Look at that nice walkway.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. This is great.
You know.
So, again, you're in the historic center. So, yes, it's a 11550, but you're with all those amenities and services, which, again, is at a premium.
That's right.
It also has a storage room, the travertine floors, natural gas heat, and remote-controlled Velux windows.
Ooh.
So you can lock up and leave, which is nice.
Very nice. Here are the answers to Bella Italia trivia. How well did you know Italy? Okay. Which medieval town in
Le Marche.
known for its stunning
Piazza del Popolo.
is considered one of Italy's most beautiful undiscovered
cities.
and
Let's guess. Come
answer
on.
is
We're there right now.
we got you guys.
Piceno.
Yeah. That's right. So
mobile and internet. Verizon 5G and 4G.
Vodafone, 5G, 4G plus, 4G, and all of them are this. Ready? We have
Windtray.
Iliad.
Tim,
who we saw. Tim has a house right in the thing right there. Okay,
right
and
in the
Starlink
piazza.
is available.
all throughout Italy. All throughout Italy. Ow!
I love you so much.
Here. Let's talk about temps, baby. How hot we can be.
Jamie Wife is talking about temperature, and it looks really nice. The average high in the hottest month is about 73 degrees. Good year.
It is.
Which is what for Celsius people.
About 23-ish degrees.
And the average low does not get to freezing, which is about 39 degrees, which is what for our Celsius people.
4-ish degrees.
Humidity, babe. 1, 2, 3. Looks good. Okay. Very nice.
It does. My hair is liking it.
Mine too.
Good stuff. Once again, we're in Ascoli Piceno in Le Marche. This town has everything you need.
Tons in town. Wineries.
That was the theme tonight.
Yeah.
Tons in town.
Wineries in town, bars in town, grocery stores, veterinarians, everything you need. Hospital, 2 urgent cares. Close, 34 miles to the airport. I mean, what are we talking about here?
Yep. So something to keep in mind. We show you properties, obviously, that we find. But if you like the area, go for it. Search some more.
Yeah.
There's a housing market is always fluid. Wherever it is, stuff pops up every day.
That's right. Unbelievable.
Thanks so much for wandering with us today. Hope you had as much fun as we did.
We're very happy that you guys like wandering with winos. Salute to you,
Salute.
to us. Actually, it's going to be the informal thing. This is welcome to Wandering with Wine, where you wander with winos. Okay. Join us every Friday at 6 p.m.
Eastern Time,
where we scour the internet and bring you the best of homes for sale in Italy. Okay? So we're very happy you joined us. And
Salute and bye.